Oh there, that fungi back. This time I've actually leveled my ranger to the point where she can wander around Thidranki, even though, strangely, it's the Molvik map. Um, I don't know why they did that. Thidranki had a perfectly fine design to it, I thought. Anyway, I am going to be seeing if anybody's around here, and we'll go explore. I've XP'd off. That sounds rude somehow. Let's see, buff. Now, I am strangely spec'd here, and this may not work at all. I have 1 pathfinding. I've got archery at 22. Oh, I haven't trained. Yeah. Archery should be up to 24. There, that's better. And I have points remaining, which I can stick in stealth. No, I can't. I can get stealth up to 18. That'll do for now. I don't actually think anybody's here, but we'll find out. Thank you. But we'll find out. I haven't done Thidranki in so long. Thidranki levels in so long, it's ridiculous. So I was just unhappy with leveling up with low piercing and low Celtic duel. And, I better refresh that archery thing there, because I'm not sure that the game is doing it for me. There. So we do control. I don't know if we control this one. I should watch that too. Or that could happen. Wow. Game just crashed there. I don't know if that happened for you or not. It just disappeared. Okay, Guardian, good. We own our own keep. That's always good. I'll head over to the Alp side. I already miss the fact that we're not using the Thidranki map. I like the Thidranki map. So my basic thought was this. I have a level 10 Draught of Lesser Combined Forces, and it gives me better bonuses than Pathfinding does. So the only thing I'm missing out on is the speed escape and the damage buff. The other buffs there, I don't need them as far as I can see. Now, another mistake I may have made is that I've gone piercing rather than blades. And people said that blades is a better choice. But I'm a Lurikeen. And I have 139 strength. So having my damage based on an average of strength and dex, which is what I think happens with the blades damage as opposed to piercing, just doesn't make any sense to me. So I thought I'd try the piercing and see how it goes. course, if there's no opponents here, that won't help. I don't remember the whole siege system. I'm going to have to look into that too, because then I could at least be taking the keeps or something. My stealth isn't all that good either. It's only at 18 plus 5, so I'm going to be fairly visible to people, I think. Guardian. Oh, we control this one too? Cool. Somebody's been on here. Do we have the center keep? I never even looked. I'll go look at center keep and then look at Midgard, and it's safe to assume if we own them all that nobody's bothering with Thid. Which I just don't get, because Thid used to be the most populated of the battlegrounds on live when I played it last. That doesn't tell me anything. I know it's Molvik fast. Ranger, we own that keep too, so let's see if we've got mid as well. It's kind of boring if that's the case. Can't select from here because I can't see anything, but I thought I could try clicking to see. Well, as I said in the summary for this, I'll go level somebody else if there's nobody here. Because I do want to get somebody to high level. So I can go play with the big people. I got this. And we own this one as well. Yeah. Okay, I guess nobody does play Molvik. Well, the Dranky Molvik. What a disappointment. Actually, I'm going to ask that in advice. Maybe I'm just on a bad time or something. So then I have to choose who I want to level up, or start somebody new again. So I've tried the full gamut. Ah, okay, so they say people don't like FID because the map change. Right. I should be bottom lefting like that. Here, I got to adjust my chat here. Okay, well, if nobody's playing here, I guess I gotta head to Molvik. I guess I can ask that too. Just gonna go suicide on mid. I always like the game of how close can I get before I get zotted. I would say about another 10 steps, 20 steps. A lot closer than I thought. A lot closer. There we go. Release. Back in the day, charging the realm keeps with the frontier keeps was a thing. Okay, so this is pointless. That's really disappointing. There was a teleporter here I saw. Okay, I guess we will go... Oh. Do we own... No, Midgard has Darkness Falls. And then Albion will have it. Oh, no, Albion has it for 13 minutes, 14 minutes, and then Midgard will own it completely. Okay, Drumlegan. Off we go. Oh, I've seen the lightning strikes before, yeah. Yeah, that's quite cool. It's like rainbows. I haven't seen rainbows either, but I've seen people see them in videos. How you doing tonight? I was going to go PvP in the battleground. But apparently nobody plays PvP in that battleground, which is really kind of annoying. So, I don't know what to do here. I'm either going to level up another character or continue leveling this girl. I think I'll see who else I've got on the roster. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Just had an amazing salad. Having some coffee. I'm twitching, it's all good. He is 29. He is 24. And she is 14. She's going to be the quickest to level. But excuse me. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm going to try leveling him just a bit more and see how that goes. Playing a bard is very strange. Yeah? With your mic, you mean? Or just with the mix? Right, that's what I was fighting, was these things. Okay, remember this now. How do I do this? Ah. Now, I haven't actually trained, it looks like. I'm 29, and... oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, it's open. Duh. Wow. Okay, so if I put that into music, I get a better damage and the first of the guard things there. I go to... I'll have 19 points remaining, which means I could up nurture by 1 and not do anything. That's probably what I should do, because that'll do more damage, and that's an instant and I use it a lot. So, train. Cancel. Music. No. Regrowth. Minor resuscitation. I think I have that already here. Yeah. Nurture. Dexterity of Lynx. Dexterity of the Lynx. We have that. I still don't know what that horn sound is about. Entrancing him. Entrancing him. We've got that there. Good. Good. Glad to hear it. Speed is increased. Clear trail, yeah. Rhythm of the earth. Rhythm of the earth. So, where's my damage spell? Concussive whoop. 25. Right there. Oh, I've already updated it. I don't know what it means. It might mean supper for the goats. Oh, right. He's got a very short pull. Let's try this guy here. Six and 5. Oh, it's 5-6 here. Right. Slower fights than I'm used to, having played my archer. Wow. Okay. We're sensitive about the goats. I don't know what it means. I imagine it probably means that the enemy is attacking a realm keep or something like that, a relic keep or something. But I really don't know. Wish this guy had a better pull. Oh, a yellow. That's good. I was doing those the wrong way around. It gets me experience, which levels me up. And I don't know what they're dropping, if anything. It gives me stuff I can sell, usually. Probably Drake hide. Let's see if we have any Drake hides. I got a bunch of other junk to sell. Drake wings. Are those something I can turn into somebody? Somebody in Drumlegan will give me experience for those. So, we want to move those to the bottom bag so I don't accidentally delete them or sell them. And see if we have any others. That doesn't matter. Well, actually, it could matter, I suppose. Spirit. What's my spirit resistance? 5%. It's alright. Yeah, it's not a resource game in that sense. Oh, I'm not playing my heal. This guy is level 29. If he gets up to 39, then he's ready. I think it's 39. He's ready for the next battleground if anybody's playing there, but otherwise I got to get him to 50. Luckily, he's pretty groupable. People want bards in groups because of things like that spell going off right there. It's healing people for 6 extra health every 3 seconds or something. Every 6 seconds. So it's a continuous heal. The lizards are NPCs. You're going to get very confused by that if I ever play Lord of the Rings Online. Because one of the things you can do in Lord of the Rings Online is there's a way you can play the bad guys. So you can play a warg, stuff like that. Go eat hobbits in their village, things like that. But no, here, all the heroes are roughly humanoid shaped. Whatever they are. The Lurrikeen, like my archer there, are tiny. This is a regular Celt, human-sized. Well, it's just lack of experience, right? Now, do I have buffs here as well? I don't know if I bought them for me. Oh, I got a crap load of stuff I can turn in for experience. Where do those get turned in? Supply Master at the docks in Emmen, Kruchen, Odin's Upland, Hadrian's, or Forest Sauvage. Well, Emmen or Kruchen, maybe, if I want to go there. I don't know what it gets me. We'll just leave those for the moment. But I should be... Wow, that is a slow heal. Shift, sit. Yeah, I'd like to know what it means. I am really crap with a weapon here. 5, 6, 5. What is my weapon skill? Not very high. Weapon damage ought to be okay, but... Okay, heal. And have a sit. It's not a matter of disabling the gulls. It's a matter of, well, actually, it is a matter of disabling the gulls. I forgot to run my bot. And my system did not tell me that I should for some reason. Exactly why I included that in there, and it didn't do it. I don't know why. Okay, so that's running now. However, there are no gulls outside. They used to nest on the buildings across there and be a real nuisance, and we had the window open, mind you. It's colder now, so the window's not open, but you could still hear them through the window. But they're gone. They're off somewhere else in the garbage dumps or something, grabbing dinner. But that doesn't mean you can't fire that off, of course. Oh, I got 2 of them. That's bad. Yeah, that could be bad. Oh, this guy might have a way out of it. Don't know. Find out in a second. No, not these ones. That work? Not so much. I think I'm gonna die here. Actually, if I run my heal, maybe I can heal myself enough. Nope. Nope, that's not happening. Dead. No, it's because the 2 mobs stood in the same spot. Okay. Back to wherever I was bound. Now I gotta find the healer. There we are. Healer, yes, I'll pay your tax. Thank you. Now, that is south across the bridge, I think, where I was. Can't actually remember. I think I was. I should have looked at the map. Not the fastest speed spell. What is my blades? Oh, it's very low. I need to up the blades, probably. Yeah, so this game, comparing it to what you know, in No Man's Sky you have the Artemis quest and things like that that give you all the abilities that you need. But what you're acquiring by doing those things... Yeah, precisely. What they're doing is giving you the ability to do the things that you need to do. In this game, you also have levels, and you have to gain experience to go up a level, and when you go up a level, you get more points you can spend on improving your skills, and it's a much more sort of rigid level of development. Those are gray. I really should have looked to see where I was. I can't remember where I was fighting. Those are gray. I didn't go through the gate. I could go through the gate, but I didn't, so I must have been over this way, near the wall. There's no markers you can drop here in the same way either. So you can't say, oh, well, I'll just look for a marker on the map or a waypoint and go there. That was a feature I really liked in Star Wars Galaxies. You could drop a series of waypoints and chart your whole way through somewhere. Well, there's lizards. There's my grave. This is where I was fighting. So, pray at the grave, get a small amount of experience back. You'll see a slight tick here. Not much. And we're back in business. Yes. Like, if I go here, you'll see that I'm level 29. There's 50 possible levels. But there's more than that, too, because beyond that, there's champion. And there's 10 levels of champion that you can do that are sort of like levels run from 1 to 50, and then champion is additions to that, but it's not like getting to 60. It's hard to explain. But it's additional stuff that you can do, and you've got to do various quests and things like that to get those champion levels, and you gain more abilities there. But also, you spend points on the areas that your class has. So I have spent 13 points on regrowth, 19 points on nurture, 25 on music, 8 on blades, which is my attack, and I still have 1 in blunt because I start with 1 and I've never spent anything on it. The pluses that come after that are from bonuses on the equipment that I'm using. Like my harp here probably has plus 1 points to dexterity, 10 points to quickness, and plus 4% to my crush. So when I go over here and I see my crush is at 16%, that means that anybody who hits me with a club or a mace or something like that, 16% of their damage will be removed because of those resists that I have. And I think those resists can go to 20 or 25%, I can't remember, maximum. So if you bump all that stuff up by having the right equipment, then it's like having modules in No Man's Sky to protect you against environmental damage. Almost exactly the same sort of thing. It reduces the amount. So when I have 25 in music, that means that when I go over here and look at music, I get all these different spells at different levels. So at 25, because I learned music up to 25, I got the concussive whoop spell and the hymn of bodyguarding, right? Oh, it did. But the bot is on. The bot is on. Yeah. Hey, turn on. Bottom left, and we're back. Actually, we could go to color. So when you go up 1 level, I've got a long ways to go on this one, but when I go up a level, I will get more points to spend on skills. And yeah, to go, I would need 26 of those points to go to the next level of music, because I have 25 in music. Right now I have 19 in nurture. It would take 20 points to go to 20 in nurture, and I may or may not get additional powers or improvements to the ones that I have as you go up. But it means that you need to choose your spec, they call it, very carefully in a lot of cases. In some cases, they've gone and somebody's figured out the absolute best, mathematically, the absolute best choices to pick, and everybody just picks those. But you don't have to. you've got considerable latitude in how you want to play, and the spec that you pick tells you that. I should find something that's more regularly yellow. Of course, what I'm doing here is soloing, that is, playing on my own, not in a group, with a character that is really not very well suited to soloing. That doesn't help. The problem is that I like fighting solo. So I have characters that would do better solo, and I might switch to one of those, but I thought I'd try a little bit on this guy here because I like him and he's the highest level character that I have here in Hibernia right now. Yeah. It's the thrill of combat music. So are you still on your planet in No Man's Sky? Getting hit by lightning? Yeah. I think he might have reached the point where it's very slow for him to advance. How many of those young Hibernian Drake wings? I have 8. I think that'll probably give me like 3 bubbles or something, but I can't be sure. Okay. Okay. Oh, duh. I'm an idiot, officially. I had buffs, which I did not do. So I'm sitting there weaker than I needed to be. I just realized I forgot to go and get my money from my activated indium mine 2 days in a row now. That's not good. It's a waste of money. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, see, I had my activated indium mine set up. It was my intention to go and do it every day until I maxed out my money. And when it looked like I was going to max out my money, I'd go on and, you know, do a Twitch of No Man's Sky, and that would be one of the things I did. But I've fallen behind because I forgot about going to get the money, and I think I'm sitting at 2.3 billion, and I could be at 3 billion now if I hadn't forgotten about it for a couple of days. You really should build yourself a massive activated indium mine. I'm sorry to anybody who's watching this. We're not talking about DAOC, we're talking about No Man's Sky, which is an excellent game, but, you know, not the subject here. It's all too easy for me because I like so many games. Yeah. I know that. If you want dull, you got to see the crafting system in this game. I'm going to have to take my archer and craft her up. And it's going to be an hour of exceeding dull. Exceeding dullness, I guess would be a better way to put it. But then I'll be able to make my own arrows when I'm done. Okay. I wish he had more combat tools other than just the basic styles and that particular Zot. I mean, I've got mezzes and area mezzes and all sorts of stuff, but they're not useful in doing damage. And I suppose I should be upping my buffs more, or buying the right potions. Oh, come on. So really, this character is supposed to be in a group doing support. So everybody else would be doing the combat, and I would be healing them, or giving them speed, or giving them power, or endurance, buffing them to make them more powerful. That's the purpose of this character. My ability really isn't in combat, which is why this is going so very slowly. Although if I get enough of these Drake wings, that'll make up for it. I'll get experience from that. I did this on Midgard too. A healer is a very similar class to this. And I leveled up an AUG healer that really had no business leveling solo. But it can be done. It's just you gotta have patience. And the AUG healer's even slower than this. I might have to do another AUG healer too, just for the stupidity of it. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. There. Oh, I hit the wrong thing, didn't I? I did. Well, now... Come on, dude. Can't be that far away there. One very valid criticism of No Man's Sky is that it has a very boring combat system for the most part. You shoot things. They get hit or you missed. This game has a more involved one on, depending on the circumstances you're in and stuff like that, that makes it a bit more entertaining and challenging and lets you differentiate between characters a little bit. And No Man's Sky could learn from that. I mean, I don't think this would translate as well, but they could have a more complex combat system. Actually, what is my spec at? 25, and I am 29. I could be going higher than that. I'd like to finish one bubble even there. One more fight should do it, probably. It's funny. I played this game for years and years, but in other realms. And it isn't until this time here when I'm doing this that I've actually explored a zone I'd never been in before. That missed. Okay, is that a good thing? I don't really watch it on my phone. I watch it on the Apple TV or on my computer. Maybe once or twice on the iPad, but mostly on the computer because then I put it on headphones and yeah, I'll have to try it. Okay, we didn't finish that bubble. Wouldn't you know it? Wow, this is slow. I've been spoiled by Archer and my hero. Sit, heal. One more yellow. That'll level my bubble there, and then I'll probably switch people or something. The other thing that we have here are these styles. And the styles are a complex part of this. Or they can be. So I'm using two styles here. This one here for when I evade. And this one here is my regular attack. So what I do is hit the 6 key and then the 5 key. And that tells the game that I want to use the key I have on 5. Unless the circumstances for this one come up, evading, in which case I'll do that one. I have other styles here. This one here is an anytime. I can use it anytime. And it has different values on it. And then there's other styles that I could be using up here. Not very many because I haven't leveled up very far. Well, if I leveled up more, there'd be more styles. But that give you different options. Some of them do more damage, but only when you're standing beside the target. So, stuff like that. It's a bit to absorb. Okay, I finished my bubble. I should have a recall stone. And I don't think I have it set up. Sorry, not that way. Personal bind. Can't use it on the frontier? Can't use that here. Okay. Speed. And we want to go north. Over that. Well, past that and over the bridge. Yeah, you're not seeing that. Okay. They have a... In the combat window here, actually I could show you the combat window because it's chat that they want covered up. You'll see these little lines here in green, blue, and red that tell you somebody has been killed, their character has been killed in one of these zones by their name and then who killed them. And the color indicates who did the killing. And what zone, so that you can see Kubi's was just killed by Ygritte in Darkness Falls. So in the Darkness Falls dungeon, that character named Kubi's was just killed by somebody named Ygritte in PvP. And you can tell that there's action happening there if you were looking for, you know, a place to go fight other people. And that's constantly happening all the time. They call that death spam. So when a big raid is going on, you'll see, you know, just massive amounts of it scrolling by at all times. Yep, sure. Technically, that means you're saying you are a pie hole. If it's an AMA. Hibernia teleporter. Oh, actually, do we want to teleport? We do. We do. We have these things, and they have to go to who? Drumlegan. Myrna Medler. So I need to go to Drumlegan. Teleporter. Send me to Drumlegan. You get... There's experience, which is leveling your character up, but most PvP is done at level 50, so people are done leveling there. When you kill another player, you get points you can spend on realm abilities. Here, I can show you that, too. So, here's the realm abilities. So, I only have one right now. I gave myself Serenity so I'd have more power for spells. It increases how fast your power comes back to cast spells, because I only have 1 point to spend. But all of these are abilities that you can get for your character that give them benefits of some sort, and they cost a varying amount of points. The most expensive ones cost quite a bit per, let's see, speed of sound, probably. Well, that might be cheap for me, who knows. Costs 5 points per, and there are 6 levels of it, right? So if I went out and did a lot of PvP and killed a lot of other players, or participated in the killing of a lot of other players, I would get realm points, and the realm points would sort of level me up in realm abilities too. If I go here, you'll see I am, where is it listed here? Does it even list it? Well, realm point 0, so I don't have a realm rating. If I get 1 point, it will make me realm rank 1L1. When I get however many more points, it'll become 1L2, 1L3, eventually 2L, 2L1, 2L2, 2L3. Every time it goes up another section there, another level, or bit, or whatever you want to call it, I get more points that I can spend on realm abilities, which gives me more abilities in the game. So some of them are heals, some of them are power surges, some of them are resists. Wild healing will do sort of like critical damage and healing. Instead of just doing a nice heal on somebody, it'll sometimes really do it and heal them completely, stuff like that. There's Purge, which will, if somebody hits your character with poison or some other effect like that, mez, whatever, you can purge. Of course, it's very D&D-ish. Yeah, D&D came out first. Every MMORPG, particularly the fantasy ones, owes a lot to D&D. Not all of them, but most of them have the same sort of idea that you've got. Have you played D&D? I don't remember if you ever did. It has the same concept of leveling a character up. It has abilities that are tied to level. The progression is smoother in this than it is in D&D, I think, but your powers are more nuanced. With D&D, I have a fireball spell. I have a fireball spell. I might get more dice, and it might do more damage down the road. I would say No Man's Sky is not D&D-ish at all. You don't have an obvious level. You have things you can do and things you can make. And in reality, in No Man's Sky, nothing differentiates one character from another character. My character and your character are no different in any regard, except as to what blueprints we know and where we've been and what our equipment is. That's it. So No Man's Sky is very similar, or simple in that way, because its focuses on exploring and creating, manufacturing, doing stuff like that, mostly exploring. It's not a PvP game. It's not even really a very good combat game, and that's why the combat system in there is very simplistic overall. But it's not very D&D-ish at all. No, it doesn't have any levels, amongst other things. There have been MMOs built without levels. Mostly they don't work. Players like levels. They like to know I'm level 10 and there's 20 levels and I'm going to get to level 20 and then I'm done leveling. And I just think it's appealing mentally to people. I got to find this Myrna somebody or other NPC and turn in that stuff that I got. And she could be anywhere. Do we have... Oh, well. Okay. Oh, there she is. Good. So, now, I have 10 young Hibernian drake wings, and they said this NPC wants those, and I have 1 bubble of experience done, and by turning these in, what do I get? I get 2 bubbles more, and 4/10 of a bubble there. Now, do I have any more of those on me? Because that was a full stack there, I think. I don't think I do. Oh, no, 2 more. So that almost finished that bubble. It's not huge, but now I know why I'm hunting those drakes, because I can get wings for them and turn those in. Now I need to sell off a pile of junk. Now, where this game is relatively simple is you get a lot of dropped things like this. They call them ROG items because they come from the random object generator. Oh, I don't even have a necklace on. I've been sadly abusing this guy here. Cloak, Crush Bender versus Spirit Bender. My Crush is okay. It's pretty good. My Spirit is meh. But they're all meh, except for Slash. I need to work on Slash and Thrust more than anything else. So we can sell that. Now I have a 10.2, 4.2, and this is 10.2, 4.2. I don't care. Sell that. Legs. No, those are no good by comparison. Shield. Small shield, level 30. Level 30. I don't really care. Sleeves. Oh, I've got crap sleeves, so yeah, we'll swap those around. Oh. I can't use them. I still have crap sleeves. Don't need that. Don't need that. Helmet. I have a much better helmet for some reason. Roomwood small... yeah, okay, I don't care. Okay. Go into lurk. Lurk away. Have a good night. Nice to talk to you. Nice to see you again, man. Oh, I got more drake wings there. Back over to her. We can get another 2 bubbles that way. Yeah. Okay. And I keep forgetting, I got to go to the trainer. I got all this other stuff to turn in. Not there, I'm not. Master Trainer. Where's the Master Trainer? Not there. I'm probably running all the way around, missing who I'm looking for. Maybe there isn't a Master Trainer here. Nope, there is. Therilor. Okay. Task completion tokens. Well, that's going well. Okay, and that went well. So I've leveled up again. I'm now 30, right? Yes. Train. So I should really look at my spec and see if I can improve it. 26 gives me what? Another resistance, and a confusion. And then if I threw the rest into blades, what could I get out of that? Another 2? Yes, which would give me a side style. I don't really care. Let's see. Okay, I appear to have a couple of people there. You're not speaking up. I'm not going to mention your names. I'm going to go stare at a web page for a second and just see what the best spec might be for this guy at 30. So forgive me while I alt-tab away there. I am on playphoenix.online/care plan. Car as in CHAR as in character. And I am playing a bard at level 30. It's just a way of plotting out where you're spending your points so that you can maximize them the most. So at 30, I should be at least 25. See, I don't care about the resists, but the AoE mez is worth getting. We could, in fact, max that. Then any timer. Oh, pain. Character planner thing is so big you can't see some of the stuff on some of these classes. Okay, so we eventually want to get to high in blades, but regrowth. Regrowth doesn't matter as much as nurture probably does, because we want to get to there at least. Oh, wow. I don't get a lot of points. I was going to say, okay, so we're going to have to go 25 in that. That lets me get that to 8. I want at least 21, 22, and then the rest can go into regrowth, which put it at 11. Does 11 give me anything? Major heal. That's about it. $26 gives me the confusion. I could go 9. Oh, I don't even have... Oh, I do have the basic res then. Okay. That would let me go to 26. Okay, so 26, 22, 9, and 8. So I go back to him, click on him, and type respec all. Yeah. And we want to go 26 in music. And 8 in blades, which is terrible sounding. I think it was 19 nurture or 21 nurture. 21 nurture and 11 in that. And that is that. Train. And did that reset this? It did not. Right. Okay. So I don't think that changed much of anything except for minor resuscitation, which I still have, right? Yeah. And got the others there. Nurture goes up to force of the oak. Oak's girth. So force of the oak. Dexterity of the lynx. Oh no, it's buggered them all up. Okay. Greater skin of the redwood. stoutness, links. Who knows what it's done with the songs? Entrancing him. Confounding ballad. Didn't even have that up there. That's wrong. So it keeps the heals. That's funny. Songs. Rhythm of Nature. Clear Trail. Rhythm of Earth. And Chant of Healing. Okay, those should all be correct. That's a personal bind. That's fine. That's sprint. Those are not. Those are regrowth. Cure poison. Didn't do it. Or I did it twice. Cure poison, yeah. Cure disease. This gets very confusing because it loses some of the stuff completely. And other stuff it keeps. See, that there is gone. And that is my attack. Concussive whoop. Should be doing a new one of those soon. Entrancing. That is entrancing him. I don't know what that is, but it's not here. I think it was clarifying harmonies, right? Which is mez removal. Okay. Targeted area effect, lullaby. It appears to be it, but I'll make sure of it by copying it over. No, it wasn't it. Clarifying harmonies, level 24. That's the one that I put up here, isn't it? Yeah, that's not the one I want. Get rid of that. That's there. That is single target, so I want it over here. That's targeted. Oh, that's realm. Sorry. Can be cast on anybody. I think you still got to select the target. That is area effect. And then we don't have the protections here. Him of body guarding and him of spirit guarding. And I should have those on myself too. I don't know what their duration is. Oh, do they just fade right away? That's kind of sucks. Okay. They do. Okay. Do we own Darkness Falls? We do not. I don't know what I want to do with this guy. I mean, I can go mine more drakes there, but it's really dull and slow. And I could go join a group, but I'm not sure I'm prepared to do that. So let's look and see what else we've got on the list. Okay, my system is reporting 2 viewers. I'm sure one of them was probably actual Kevin. And he's gone AFK, he said. So, hello to whoever else is out there. Now, I leveled him up to 24 because I was going to do the Dranky, but nobody does the Dranky. So, there you go. I played her too much today, but I do want to get her to 50 because she'll be more fun then. Him too, the guy I was just on. He'll be fun in a group. And then I started building an Eldritch. You're not really getting anything. I mean, if I go follow somebody that I never actually go look at, or somebody comes and follows me, my Nightbot blocked that. Okay, good. We had somebody come in and spam in search of followers, primes, and views. And I'm not going to say their name. I don't want to do that. If I roll a mentalist, I'm going to end up doing a lot of kiting. Who can be an animist? Gelt, Furby, Elf, or Sylvan? Not sure I want to do an animist either. Really, looking at all the classes, I have an Eldritch, I have a hero, I have a bard, and I have a ranger. I can't play a vampire. I don't want to play a mauler. I think for a mauler, well, you can't actually be multiple. Yeah. Anyway, don't want to do a mauler. Not sure on animist. It looks like it's really fast if you've got backing, but solo, I'm not sure. Nightshade, I love stealther, so Nightshade might be a possibility. Druid might be a possibility. I don't know how well I can solo. Warden is apparently slow, but I've had a Warden before and I liked them. Champion I didn't think I'd like and I actually did. I don't generally like debuffers, but Champion was good. Blade Master is supposed to be good, but I didn't want to roll one. And Enchanter, I don't like the pet, so go figure. If I was given my choice of all the classes here, I would roll a Vampire first, and then pick whichever one I'd want to have second. Where has it started me? In Camelot. Yeah, I know. I do not care. Okay, this down here. This over top of that, so that I can put that down there over top of it, and then move this up because they don't want us to show chat for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. But apparently when you Twitch this, they don't want to see chat. Won't let me change that. Okay, well, it's not bad. I can move it over just a bit like that. And you still won't see anything. Quick bar 1. We want here. That we want out of the way. That we want off here. This moved first. Here. No, stick. Ugh. And this, you gotta hit the shift key to move it. And same. And same, although I don't even need the performance one really. And then we want command over here. And we want toolbar 2 down here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There. And then we want to go and equip the weapon they gave us and put my bind stone in the bottom pouch. And then, because I have a character that has money, where am I? Map. Looks like RD, right. Don't know what merchants there are here. I don't think there's a weapon merchant here. So what we're going to do is run down to Magmel and save there. That thing going to kill me? It's going to try, isn't it? So I'd better look and see if I have a weapon style. I have a bolt. And I need attack. And I have equipped my weapon, right? So let's zot this badger cub and see if that does anything. Oh, well, that's easy. I can level very quickly. Like that. Trivial. As long as that lasts, that's going to be brilliant. Need a sit. Just to heal. Wow, this should be quick, actually. At least at the start. That's nice. I didn't realize I got spells. I guess I'm being remiss in my knowledge of nightshades. It's been so long since I played one. Don't get quick cast, of course. Guess I'd be asking too much. No reds. Got a hell of a range on it, too. Now, I'm going to suck in combat because I have no style. Very badly. Nope, I'm going to die here. Looks like. Yeah. See. Nope. Dead. Oh well. The release command doesn't do anything. Come on. I hit the button. Thank you. Okay, now I don't think I took a health on health because I am a brand new character and they don't do that to you, which is nice. Cool. Now I'm going to run down there and just run and bind. Now, I have 5 points. I'm going to put them into piercing. Buy a piercing weapon. I've probably got a slashing weapon right now. A thrust. Hey, cool. And ignore stealth. So piercing and Celtic duel and eventually critical strike. And in venom. But that can wait till 24 or something. Or even higher. I can tell I'm tired because I forgot to go and get hasten. And that was stupid. I really do like leveling at Magmal. I don't know Hibernia very well, so I've done most of it in this spot. It's a good place to bind. It's got a teleporter. It's got a trainer. It's got merchants. And it's right near all the basic leveling zones you need to get started, pretty much. I didn't realize these guys got their own magic. I can't believe that. Oh, I've got an improvement on it. Should have been using that, too. And I have 5 points to train, which I will put mostly into piercing once I get another weapon. Some armor. So it won't take long to level up. So if I buy a couple of stilettos and stick them in there. I thought I bought 2 of those. Okay, you can have that. Drop it. Oh, I did. Okay. And that might be a mistake, but we'll sell that. Keep the sleeves. Sell that, sell that. And we have some phoenix eggs already for the trainer. That's cool. Now, do you sell? What am I wearing here? Leather armor. Padded. Rawhide padded. Can I use this? Okay, I can use leather. This looks like it's leather, yes. So we're going to buy ourselves our initial set, even though not purple. Orange will do. Hat. Boots. Gloves. We just got sleeves, so we'll keep those. Leggings. And jerkin. Why not buy your way to success to the degree that you can afford it? There. Okay, trainer, I have some things to give you. I doubt if they're enough, but you never know. Got me a bubble. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually train, did I? Nightshade trainer. Probably in the other spot. What do you want to bet? Okay, hastener first. Is there a nightshade trainer here? No. How about in here? No. There's the master trainer. That's what I need. Being an idiot. Okay, piercing. I can have a crappy style. Done. Because that's better than no style. Dragonfly. Replacing that. Okay, let's go zod a few things and see how far we can get. Let's try an orange. Be foolish. Didn't hit him at all. Oh, I should be putting the weapon up there. Yeah, this is not going well. Oh well. Don't think I'm going to make it in time, but you never know. No, not going to make it. Oh well. Die and learn. I'm being a bad player. I hit the button, thank you. And I forgot to bind. Healer. No. Do you have a horse going south? Tiernanog east, no. Tier Urfos, no. You're beneath me now? Right. That's why I didn't go to the hastener. There wasn't one there. Because I forgot to bind where I'm supposed to bind. The idiot is strong in this one. So I wonder how much else I didn't know about nightshades. So if they get a pull, that's a hell of an advantage. Like a spell pull, it does damage. It's a hell of an advantage over the Shadow Blade. With the thrown knives or axes. I can't remember which it is. Axes, I think. Which barely do any damage, so all they do is pull. And this is, at least at this level, doing really well. Now, bind. Remember to bind. Do not get distracted by the fact that you can kill that Loch Wolf like this. Blues are just fine. Reds are not. Yellows probably aren't, but we can try one. Well, that was pretty good. Real quick, anyway. By the time I go spend 150 gold on buying her the level 10 buff potion, she'll actually be reasonably effective, I think. Now, I am going to the Bind Stone. Okay, we got a bracer. That is factor 10. That is factor 10, so it's better. That is thrust damage, but it is not better. That is factor 10, so it'll be better. Chunk of wolf meat. Wootage. Do I need the healer? I do not. We have 4 points, so we can raise that up to there and get a behind target, which we probably don't need, but that's okay. No. Behind target. Cancel and go. Do we have anything else that we could give him? No. Oh. 3 phoenix eggs? Did I give him those? I don't think I did. Oh, I need 4. Okay. Trivial, I'm sure. Oh, no, 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 no. Bind. There. Okay. I do like stealthers. I can't really explain it. Oh, that was annoying, guys. The guard killed my fight for me. Meaning I didn't get any experience, I don't think. Hopefully I'm far enough away this time. What are we doing for damage there? Wow, really nothing. Okay, so sit. So why do I like stealthers? I think because you control the battle, and because I don't have to be grouped. Now, I don't mind playing in groups, but when you play in a group, you set up an obligation to stay with that group, at least for a bit, and to play your role, etc. And I kind of like being able to play at my pace. Stop when I want to stop, take a break when I want to, go get food, make coffee, whatever it might be. It's all at my pace, not at somebody else's insistence. And it's more relaxed as a result. And one of the reasons why I like MMOs and leveling and PvE and everything else is really, I think, that they're kind of like playing a game of solitaire. I can sit and meditate on other stuff that I'm doing and figure out the solution to my problems and things like that while I'm doing this, because it's mostly, it might require your concentration, but it's pretty mindless mostly. And I kind of like that. Now, I am being manipulated by the system too, because these things are designed to make you to want to play them because of the constant leveling and the dopamine hit you get from doing that. And that slows down as you go up in levels, of course, unless you get in a really good group. But by that point, you're usually attached to your character, too. And people do get emotional attachments to their characters, so that keeps them playing and wanting to get them to the next thing and everything else. Did we get another Nightshade thing? We did. Lesser Twilight Strike. Good. Okay, 5 in blades. What do we got here? You should be blue now if you were all gray. Green. Airbug. Let's try a yellow. It's pretty good damage. Yeah, I go through my endurance in no time, but that's because I have lousy attack. Actually, I have to say, I don't like any of the Hib attacks, attack styles and stuff that I've seen so far. All of them seem very poorly implemented, shall we say. Maybe that's because I'm spoiled by, that's a blue, spoiled by Midgard. to beetles now. Missed. Maybe I haven't been looking at the Celtic dual styles enough. Maybe they're okay. Okay, don't think I had cancel style set on. Purple water beetle. No, we're not doing that. Air bug. Neutral, so that's okay. Air bug. Sit for a second. So yeah, I guess I need to go get one of those buff pot things you can get. Grain. If I get something at level 6, I do, what do I get? An any medium bonus with a high penalty. Alternatively, I could put something into Celtic Duel and get an any high endurance, very low damage. And that's it. So an increased chance of that is. Yeah, we'll just keep cranking this up. Not sure I want that style on my tray, but my penalty I don't like. We'll give it a shot in the fight and see how it does. There's my fight. No, it's an air bug. There's a blue one at least. Well, it does damage for its penalty. Oh yeah. Oh, dart of light. I get another one? Cool. Find out that I should have been playing these my entire life, right? Water beetle red. I don't think so. Blue. We'll run along the coast here and... Oh, are we buried in crap? We are buried in some crap. Piercing weapon. I'm still using better. Leggings. Better. And a cheap bracer. Oh, that's kind of addicting. Reds. Don't want greens. No reds. That's probably going to be aggressive, right? No, neutral. Good. I can probably do an orange if I can hit it. Oh, maybe I can do one. Oh, yeah. Barely, but there you go. Did it. And what have we got for 56 of those? It's probably enough to get a boost. And you have so few points here, you heal pretty quickly. Try that again. Taking more damage using that style, mind you. Oh, idiot. Okay, so this is a tad slow, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be, which is nice. Oh, see, I got somebody else out there. Hello. Hopefully you're a person. Welcome. I was going to do Thidranki with the ranger that I leveled up, but apparently people are protesting the use of Molvik map for Thidranki, which I don't understand. I like the Thidranki map. So nobody goes to Thidranki, which really sucks, and I didn't know that. Or I wouldn't have bothered working on leveling that up for so long. No reds. Could do an orange beetle, though. Only if I don't miss. I can't believe I didn't know that about nightshades, though. That they got a pull. And that they got a second one that's an instant. That's nuts. I mean, I don't know how long it lasts, but it should make leveling a lot easier. I should be checking that and seeing if it's gone up again, because it's not geared to... No, it is not. Okay, I will be able to level again to 7. Woot. From talking to the trainer, I'm sure. How dare you? Now, I would love it if I could play one of those. They'd be a real pain to click on in RVR. It's odd. Okay, well, I definitely can level when I have one more fight like that. How much have we got in the way of Phoenix eggs? 73 of the suckers. But enough to give me much. Half a level. No, nobody's looking for these, are they? No. Okay, flog the stuff. Now, I can't remember what level I could go and do the trees. Oh. Flash, no good. And the first task completion token. That might give me another bubble. Excuse me. Sorry. Several bubbles. Okay, so now I could probably do the bugs by the water. Is there a hastener there? There was. Much faster. I think part of my problem is I'm playing in a new realm, effectively a new realm to me, because I don't remember playing much of anything in Hibernia. And I don't know most of the realm. And I'm impatient to play at a higher level these characters and see what they're like. I'll try yellow here first. And what I really need to do is pick one of the several that I've tried and just level them up. So far I've got a ranger, a bard, a hero, and a nightshade, and I have a small eldritch. And the eldritch is, spec void, so it's the leveling. Definitely going to level fast, but I'm not sure about survivability in combat down the road. Well, that was a mistake. I may have just killed myself there. Yeah, I have. Just about made it. This is why you pay attention. Ideally. Okay, I probably do need to talk to the healer now. No, don't. Make sure of that. Did I forget to train? I did. Idiot. Okay, well, we'll train when we get back down to the air bugs. Not the green air bugs. Like that one. Okay. 7, 8. No. Can't do 8. 7. Oh, I am 7. Right. I guess I start putting them into this. Behind target. Opening backstab, right, yeah, okay. We have enough to do 3, sure, train. I think that's the same beetle. There we go. Set. Train. Stupidly fast, eh? 8 gives me opening wasp sting behind target, so it's not that thrilling. But we can do that. And then oh, that's an any. I'll definitely take that, sure. Okay, we've got a better one of these that it didn't upgrade for me. Then critical strike, kidney rupture, opening eviscerate. Oh, it's not an any. Backstab, so backstab, eviscerate. Yeah, okay, rats. So we'll set that up anyway. I can open with those, if nothing else. I don't even think I put stealth on the line here. Piercing, did we get anything there? That's the follow-up to that one. Not very useful. Like I said, I do not like the styles here very much at all. Sprint. Distraction, I'm not worried about that. Stealth. Actually, I want sprint there for now. Oh, the blackthorns. Good. My pull actually has reasonable range too, I think. Not that far. But not damage. Barely. Wow. Still. Blackboard branch. You can turn those in, so. Oh, well, I have more people here according to the stats thing. Hello, hope you're having a good night. Oh, I didn't sit. How can you tell I didn't sleep well? I'm basically a Midgard player from Live. I played years and years ago. Now I'm playing Hibernia, and it's almost like having a whole new game because I don't remember Hibernia worth anything. And certainly I don't remember things about classes that I should have known, like I didn't know that Nightblades had a magic path. I'd forgotten that. That's huge. On the other hand, I don't like the styles very much at all. So I'm trying several different characters, and then I'm going to pick one or two and get them to 50. So I have a ranger. What have I got? I've got a ranger, a bard, a hero, an eldritch, and now a nightshade. And the only other ones I really think I can see myself trying, maybe a what are they called? Veil Weaver? Because they're supposed to be good. And I think I remember playing one before. And possibly a warden, because I know I had a Furby warden before, and I kind of liked the warden as a class. But I don't think it's a very good solo class, so that might be a bad choice. Wow, I suck. There we go. Sit. Okay, did I forget to train? No, I did not. I just suck. Who knew? And of course I should go get one of those barrel buff pot things down the road too. This is lower on endurance, but better on damage, but leaves you exposed too. So I end up sitting more. Oh, I don't address lurkers directly, but I see I'm getting a few here. Please let me know if you feel like talking, because you're not obliged to, of course, but if you feel like talking, please let me know if you're getting pre-rolls or getting forced ads on you, because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with that. I don't want to run ads. I hate ads. But if it'll keep people from getting pre-rolls, then I might have to do that. So let me know if you get a pre-roll, please. And let me know if you've got mid-rolls at all, if you're here long enough. I hate the fact that Twitch is forcing ads on people. It's why I stopped watching cable a decade ago. I can't stand ads. I understand they want to make money, and I'm sure Amazon's pressuring them to make money, but it's really... it's a very ham-handed implementation of it. It's like a lot of people have been complaining that the style of Twitch is sort of a narrative of things that are happening, and something will be coming to a key point, and boom, mid-rolls come on them, and they miss it because the action isn't paused just because you're not there. And that's a really good point. So from what I understand, I can run ads, and if I do, then people that come... I have not run any ads on this session, but if I run ads, then for 33 minutes, anybody who shows up doesn't get pre-rolls. Well, I mean, I think pre-rolls are a monumentally stupid idea in the first place, but because, I mean, when you come to a small streamer like me, you want to know if anything interesting is happening, or if the person is interesting, or even talking. Some people don't, or maybe they don't have a camera, or whatever. You can't tell when pre-rolls are running because you got to sit through the ads, and a lot of people just say screw it and go somewhere else, and I don't blame them. So I have not been running ads, and I'm trying to decide if I want to, or if it's better to just let the system do it, and which one's going to annoy the, you know, the least number of people. Because if I do run ads, at least I can choose when, and I can tell you, I'm going to run some ads. You might as well go pee or get some tea or whatever it is you do, instead of watching the ads. And then we can prevent pre-rolls for somebody else, or mid-rolls, or whatever. But I kind of want to figure out what's the least impact to people. And for that, I really need the feedback of whether or not I'm being, like, whether or not people that are watching me are getting ads or not, because I don't know how Twitch is doing it. I don't get any warning at this end that an ad is running. That would be another thing they could add in, would be something that pops up and says, hey, you know you're running an ad right now? No, I didn't. Why did you have to shove that down their throat? We're going to up Critical Strike in the hopes of getting something useful. No. Decide of target. Yeah, well, I'm soloing. That's not going to happen. And I should probably be spending points on Celtic Duel, too. What have we got left? 8? We are level 8, right? No, we're 9. What do we get at 9? Anything? No. Don't have enough points. So, Celtic Duel just to get a better chance of swinging the secondary weapon. I don't think any of those styles are going to be interesting, are they? Evade? Oh, the evade's all right. Any medium, low bonus. Oh. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. So we're going to take the... Oh yeah, anything new here? Yes. New one of these. And that one is Twilight Strike, right? Yeah. And then we want... Celtic Duel. Squall is an anytime. Medium, damage low bonus. Medium penalty, not that good, but my current one is medium endurance, medium damage, medium bonus, but high penalty. So is medium penalty worth the lower damage? I'll put it in there and we'll find out. It can replace Dragonfly, which is just crap anyway. And then this is an evade that is low endurance, medium damage, medium bonus, no defensive bonus, but no penalty either, and a bleed. So I'm going to put that on the other side there and move all this stuff over like that. And we'll try it in the next fight and see how it goes. And we have... What? I just up those. I don't understand. Train. Available 3. Right. Okay, now it's saying remaining 3. Right. Yeah, so we'll just save that. And how many blackthorn branches do we have? A few. / do not care. Okay. Oh, somebody else pulled it. It's doing a little more damage. 2 points. That adds up quickly. Got the evade style in there. Eh. Five blackthorn branches and how many phoenix eggs? 83. That's probably quite a few at this level, isn't it? Okay. Even more people here. Hello. Thanks for coming by. I am in the process of trying each of the classes here. We went 4 and 5. 4 or 5. Each of the ones that interest me to see who I would want to play up to 50. And then I will take one or two of them up to 50. Probably one group class and one solo, which means a stealther. I have a ranger and I'm leveling a nightshade here. And I don't honestly know how they rate anymore. When I played live, I remember, for the longest time anyway, scouts were king, rangers were okay, hunters sucked, and I played a hunter. And infiltrators were king, nightshades were pretty deadly, and shadowblades sucked. And I played a shadowblade because I was total Midgard focus. And I don't know how it rates on Phoenix by comparison. So that'll be something I have to read up on. That didn't go so well. And I really am not sure on specs. This is not going well. That helped. Come on. That was close. Very close. So, since I'm sitting healing anyway. That's me. I have played MMOs since EverQuest. I started playing Dark Age of Camelot on live, of course. The first day it was available, and I played pretty intensively for 6 years, but I have a bad case of altitis, so I leveled up a ton of characters, and I don't have any on live that are really high level, like high realm rank. I aim to fix that here if I can on Phoenix by leveling up a couple of characters and then really trying them to see how well I can do and see what that sort of level of gameplay is like. I know I'll have to play catch up, but this time around I'm choosing Hibernia because I don't know Hibernia that well, but I liked Hibernia better than Albion for the most part. I did play characters in Hibernia and Albion both, but nobody at high realm rank. Actually, nobody at... Wow, why didn't I die there? Nobody worth mentioning. Like, I think my highest Alb was 47, and my highest Hib was Sidranki level. Nobody higher than that, I don't think. Now, I keep forgetting that because I get this Nightshade magic. Yes. Do I have that up there? I did. No, I did not. Okay. Not sure what happened there because it didn't show it. Oh yeah, how many branches have I got? 6. That might be enough to get me somewhere, right? Try another fight and then go do that. Or maybe another bubble and then go do that. I'm gonna say the Celtic duel on this character seems to be a lot better than it was on my Ranger. Now I don't know if that's just because I'm using Celtic duel styles, but I'm seeing both blades swing. Yeah, sorry if that was loud. Whereas on my Ranger, she only does the double attack maybe 1 in 6 times or something like that. I mean, I haven't actually been counting it, but it doesn't happen very often. Whereas it looks like it's happening a lot faster and a lot more commonly here. That's better than what I'm wearing. That is slash, so it's no good to me. Oops. Now, I may have made a mistake going piercing here, I'm not sure, but as far as I can recall, piercing is based off dexterity or quickness, not strength. And since I'm a Lurricane, I don't have strength. My strength is 56 at the moment. I don't think that's enough to really count for anything. So. Oh. Okay. Blue's too easy. They're all blues. All of you? Oh, I could do the Lian and Shi. Luantashi? Luantashi. Not for a lot of damage, though. Yeah, I'm doing a lot more. Okay, that is the way to go, looks like. And I miss. Yeah, I'm going to put more points into Celtic Duel, I guess. Oh, let's just go back and turn in those branches, because I know they're going to give me points. I've got 8 branches there, and a bunch of junk to sell. Ooh, and a ring. Surprise damage 4.2, 2.3, 3.6. Are you a left-hander? You are. Try that. Because those are just bought anyway. So that I had better weapons than I did with the ROG generator, because the ROG hadn't given me a second weapon. What are we now? We are 9, so this will make us 10. Okay. Now, Nightshades would be perfect if they got more damage spells. Ha ha ha. And speed. And an end buff. I'm going to have to go shopping is what it is. Which I could do, actually. Oh yeah, and we got phoenix eggs to turn in too, right? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, phoenix eggs, first off. Enough to level me, thank you. And then it's one of the women up here that doesn't like the blackthorns. I think it's Lyra, but I'm... Oh, actually it'll tell me, won't it? Hydria. Hydria, okay. Here, lady, have some tree bits. And I level again. Awesome. So we will go sell. And get rid of the junk. And then train, and it probably doesn't really matter, but I got 49 points. So I go look here at, sorry, I'm off the screen for a moment there at a, where's it? Nightshade. Okay. Well, the nukes go all the way up. They're not huge, but still, it's cool. Celtic Duel. Any timer at 6. And you don't get one till 21. Piercing, I get one at 10. Which is no growth rate. Okay, so still, we'll put piercing up to 10. And Celtic Duel up whatever we can afford. And leave the rest for the moment. Okay, then we have that's up to date. Oh, here, duh. Piercing. Scorpion, which is an anytime medium, no bonus, nothing. So that will replace that one, which had a high penalty. And then critical strike, we don't have anything new there, right? Because I didn't put any points in it. And that is a behind target, but I don't think I'm going to be doing much behind target stuff. And if I did, it would be this. So we won't worry about that. We have the hasten. What I should do is go shopping. What time is it? Oh, I have even more people. Hello. Either it's so riveting to watch somebody pathetically level a Nightshade, or I'm going to assume that the other channels that we're on have shut down. And charitably, you've come to me because anything is better than nothing. Regardless of the reason, if you like the sound of my voice, or if you want to follow my progress, or if when I play my bard, you want to see the least talented playing of a bard in the entire realm of Hibernia, don't forget to follow when you get a chance. I am trying to get to 100 follows. I'm at 85 right now. So that's going well. No need to follow if you're not going to be interested. That's fine. But thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I don't call out lurkers, of course, so I'm not going to talk to you unless you talk to me. But I do like knowing that there's somebody there. I really appreciate that. These have all gone blue here. So I'm going to fight the... Oh, but if I fight the... Luantishes. I don't get... Hello, boss. How you doing? I don't get any of the trees, so I might as well just pull trees and get some bonuses from it and get what I can out of it before I leave. How you doing, boss? Good. This is more of the same here. Me leveling a character. It's not that exciting, I know, but I can't do the fun PvP stuff unless I level up. I am getting trees from that, right? Branches, yes. Good. Has actual Kevin been telling you of his massive addiction to Raspberry Pis yet? I have gotten all the information I could ever need. Oh, what game? What game is it? Oh, God. I saw that link you posted last time, and... No. No. Not for me. It was funny to see, but, no. Is it any good as a game? Yeah, I know. Timanian or whatever. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, I'll do a mix of these. I'll tell you, I didn't like in the video that you linked last time there, I didn't like the way the character spent all her time bent over at a weird angle. Now, that might have been because she was a little overdeveloped, shall we say. But it just looked really odd. Right, yeah. Excuse me. Not the sort of game I would want to play for that reason. Just for that reason. Get 1 AP every 3 minutes. It takes 40 AP to run through one level. Yeah. So... Oh, what have we got there? Better sleeves. Thank you. So at some point it becomes not worth it to go any further. Unless you want to buy your way up, but I don't want to play a game where either the game isn't balanced enough, well balanced enough to be entertaining and challenging, or the only way to get ahead is to spend money. I know they make the game, they want to make money off of it, but that's not the way to do it. Well, you know, you could try this game. you could try this game. It's free. This is a public shard, but you download the client from the official people. They give it away to you because you can play for free there too. Then you come over here and you download their launcher and use a slightly different rule set, and you could be playing Dark Age Camelot. It's fun. It's a great game. And no pay to win. They don't sell you anything. Yeah. And it's also a game where actually learning your class and picking your spec and everything else exactly the right way matters. Like the attacks that I'm doing here, this is very simple here, but that attack there can be done anytime, uses a medium amount of my endurance, does low damage, has a low bonus on the next attack, and a medium penalty. This one here, I hit before I do the other one, and it's only triggered if I evade. So if my character evades the thing I'm fighting, its attack, then I will do the evade response instead of my regular attack. And that one is low endurance, medium damage, and a medium bonus on my next attack. And it puts a bleed on the thing that I'm fighting. So there's stuff that does bleed, stuff that does stuns, stuff that does slows. So slow their movement rate or slow attack rates or whatever. And as you go up in level, you get access to more and more styles depending on your class. And the combat system is actually really quite good. It's well designed enough that you can be good at it, right? And some people are good, some people are bad. The people that have the lightning reflexes and have got this all down pat and have played their class, thank you, whoever just subscribed here. Pergaro. Whoever followed, rather. Thank you very much. This game really has that down pat. It has a very good combat system. And it's one of the reasons why it's one of my all-time favorites, if not all-time favorite game, really. Which is why I'm back playing it. Even if I'm not necessarily very good at it. But the nice thing about this is the fact that it is a game where skill matters. And I mean, there are other factors. You can be affected by lag and by your system and by the style of play that like the way you play. I'm not an entire keyboard player. I do stuff off the mouse too, and I probably should be all keyboard. It would be much better, but I'm bad at playing that way. So I'm doing sort of a mix. So I'm pulling with this spell here, which is a nuke. Then this one's an instant. And then we're hitting the styles, and then I switch to keyboard and do 4-5. And it hits 4 and 5. So if my character suddenly swerves over to her left like that, she's done an evade, and then that evade attack can cut in. If you hear a sort of sizzling sound, that's probably because I put a bleed on the target. Well, this character doesn't have parry, but if she had parry and she parried something, you hear this tink sound. If you've got a shield, you'd hear a low thump for blocking. That tells you the next styles that are going to become available if you do it in the right period of time. And it's all time-based there, too. So yeah. Well, the other thing, too, is that a bleed may not do a lot of damage, but what it does do is this game has interrupts. So if if I was casting spells and somebody puts a bleed on me, then I can't cast those spells until the bleed wears out. There'll be a time period for it. So interrupts are cool too. That is a cool thing in this game, is that we have the interrupt concept. So it doesn't matter as much in PvE, but in PvP it does. If I'm a caster and there's an archer out there shooting at me, and I could normally probably blow them away if they're within range, because the casters do a lot of damage at a higher level. But if they can hit me first, they can interrupt my spell mid-cast. And that's why things like instants matter. This spell here is an instant. It goes out like that. It won't be interrupted. It can't be interrupted. But it's also short range in the case of this character here. So there's a good mix of melee and casters and ranged, etc. Actually, archers in this game, on Phoenix, archers are treated like casters. They're like a melee person that casts spells, but they're shooting an arrow. On Live, it's a whole different archery system, and it's not done quite right. This one here is better. Oh, actually, I've got it wrong way around. On Live, it's like magic. It's treated with the same sort of rules. On this one here, it's got actual physics on it. If I'm on top of a hill and I shoot, I can shoot further. If I'm shooting uphill, I can't shoot as far. Stuff like that. When I'm playing an archer. So what I'm trying to do here is level up. I'll do one more of these and then go see what it's worth. I'm trying to level up one of each of the characters that I might want to play at higher level. Because this is such a good game, I want to get to the top level and do PvP. Although I like the PvE game too, I gotta say. But still, I find the PvE game sort of comforting. It's relaxing to just solo and kill things and stuff like that. There's no pressure. But the PvP game, this game has the best PvP of any online MMO ever produced, as far as I'm concerned. When you've been early on in the game, when I was playing Midgard on Live, the Alps came over the border. This is on a thing called Old Frontiers. It was a simpler version of the Frontiers where you're fighting other players. The Alps came over the border and took Bledmere Keep and held it for 2 days. So they had people around the clock logging in to keep this keep going, and we had people around the clock logging in trying to take it in a siege. And it was a fantastic battle, and it lasted for 2 days. And I won't ever forget that. When you've got hundreds of players on each side in a big fight, trying to beat each other down and take over an obstacle, it's really quite engaging. Now, it does turn into a lag fest, unfortunately. It can get very, very slow and hard to tell what's happening, but technology's improved since then. I don't think I could turn that in, but I'll try. No, I need 2 of them. Okay, so we'll drop that in the bottom pouch. I can turn these in, though. These things are bonuses to experience, so that you level up faster. And that's good, because at low level, I mean, I'm level 11 here. There's not much you can do, so it's more interesting to get higher in level quicker. That's crap. That's crap. This woman wants these for a quest. Yep, almost leveled me there. Matter of fact, one more fight. Wouldn't you know it? I'm going to go sell stuff, do that fight, and I will be level 12. So I will switch to my caster to show you casting too. Excuse me. Is that better than what I have? Yes, it is. That is piercing. There's another thing. You see that this weapon here is DPS is 4.2, speed 2.7. Excuse me. It's very dry in this office. This is a better weapon here that is just dropped than the one that I'm using, so I'll swap. Not by a lot, probably, but still. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to go shoot one more thing, finish that level, and then, oh, hastener. Then I'll switch to my caster and show you that. This game also has pretty good roles defined for characters. I mean, based off the standard D&D tanking and everything else. You have tanks, you have casters that are DPS, you have melee that are DPS. Their focus is doing damage quickly, that's it. You have support classes that are healers, mezzers that mesmerize targets or stun them. And you have speed classes that will give a whole group faster movement. And they have, there's pet classes that charm stuff or have their own natural pets. And it's a really good mix. There's 32 different classes, I think, across the 3 different realms. So it's got a really good mix of just about everything. Okay, one more of those will do. Actually, the Loan and she would... Oh no, I want the branches if I can get them. I don't even remember where I left my caster. There. So, we've leveled. And where's my mouse gone? There it is. I have now leveled to level 12. So as a caster, I get an equivalent number of points for the level that I just did. So I got 12 more points there. I haven't spent my points. If I go to train, I can up my abilities here. If I go to 11 and 12, I will get a new attack, which is, what is it? It's an any attack with a follow-up called Sidewinder. It's high endurance, so it's going to cost me a lot of my endurance bar, medium damage, low bonus, and low penalty. But also, by upping my piercing spec to 12, I will just do more overall damage. You'd probably love the math of this game, Bosk. It's got a lot of hidden stuff in it, but it's pretty good. And then if I up that, I get opening a snow shower. So it's a follow-up to another one that I have here. No, can't do that. But I can do... No, I can't do that either. I can go to 12 there, and I'll do that. Train. This is also a stealth class. I forgot to mention stealth classes. I don't have stealth trained on her, but I can do that. And if I had stealth trained up close to my level, there's a whole system for that, I would be invisible to other characters. Other stealthers will see me when they get close. Regular non-stealthing characters wouldn't see me at all in a lot of cases. And this is an assassination class. It's a nightshade. So I have a whole series of attacks that can be done from stealth, from behind a target. And because I have crappy stealth, that NPC uncovered me. But I'll try showing you if I can re-stealth. There, so we pick the skeletal minion. slide in behind him. He's gray to me anyway, so I'll kill him with one attack. But this would be what I did to another player, was try and sneak behind them, invisible, and hidden attack like that, which gets a huge bonus for damage. And there is another one that you don't have to do from behind that you get at higher level. And then there's these two follow-ups here. This one adds an attack speed of 16% reduction for 20 seconds. The first one, target cannot move or take any other action for 2 seconds. And then the third one is bleed for 4 body damage every 4 seconds for 25 seconds. So if I was attacking a stealther, I would be able to sneak in behind them, hit the first attack, the second attack, and the third attack like that, and they would be slowed, they would have a bleed, they would be unable to cast spells, and because I can learn it, I could also apply poison to them, but I don't have any poison spec right now because I'm just leveling up and it's not worth bothering with for the moment. So this becomes I need more than one of those. Can we do anything here? 12 at once. No, we can't. We have some blackthorn branch. Woot. This becomes one of the most challenging classes to play, in fact, because you have so many capabilities, but only under certain circumstances. This character on its own, unstealthed, and in range of a caster is absolute toast. Most casters will be able to drop it in no time at all. I'm going to switch to my caster to show you the... She's low level too, so nothing exciting. But I'll show you what a caster does for spells. Now, she's a Void Eldritch, so it's really basic stuff. It's basically zotting at a distance, but she's fun. Where is she? Leanne the Eldritch. Boom. And she's in Magmal too. Now, like I said, I started in the Hastener. That didn't work. Trigger guy. Play me a song. Thank you. What level is she? 14. I think the trees are done by that point. We'll see if I can do the curmudgeons. I don't think I can yet, but I'm not sure. I started playing EverQuest. There was things I really hated about EverQuest, and Dark Age of Camelot addressed all those things that really irritated me. So I was really happy to come over to DAOC and play it instead. Pretty much everything I objected to. I can't remember what all the objections were, but there was a lot of stuff about EverQuest that I really found irritating. What con are these? Yellow, sure. Okay, so this is a Void Eldritch. She is basically a direct damage caster, and I gotta remember that how to play her. Boom. Now, she does have weaknesses. When somebody gets in melee range of me, I am toast. These Zots here are on a timer. And ranged. And then after that, I have to whack them with a stick. And I don't do much damage doing that. So, when he got within melee range of me, Any attack he did interrupted any spell I was doing because I don't have any instant spells. They're all take time to cast. Oh, that's not a sit. I keep forgetting there's a bug with that. So there is a thing called quick cast, which is on a timer. It takes 30 seconds. You only get one shot with it. But quick cast allows me to cast without being interrupted. So I got one shot like that, and that saved my bacon there. Guy here, yellow. Okay. So I have very long range on these bolts, and that gives me more times to cast this one, which only has a 1500 range. Too far away. So what I want to do is close in to the point where I can cast. So I've got the maximum distance to cast this one. So I can do it more than once. And my casting speed goes up as my dexterity goes up. So I want all the modifiers I can get to improve my dexterity. And did I buy the potions for this? I did not. Okay, there's some potions you can buy that are made by players that will up all your stats. And I haven't got them on her yet, but I should. Missed on the first one. Quick cast, and the other one. To get one last blast in there, and then I have to whack him with a stick. And I do very bad damage with the staff. And then sit to rest. The other weakness of this character is the fact that you can only wear crappy armor, cloth. So you take a lot of damage if you get hit, and I'm reliant on power. The yellow bar there. So. But overall, casters like this level quite quickly. And that is my stun, but I got to cast it. I could have used that too. Overall, casters are glass cannons. They do get protections that will help them under certain circumstances, and some of them are very good for defense. There's at least one class in each realm that can put up a sort of bubble of defense, and it's on a timer, but it will block any damage. So you start off with, I think it's a 10 second, 8 second, and 6 second. Maybe it's 12 and 8 and 6. And it will just keep recasting, and it will block the next attack for the entire group. But those characters often don't do much damage. So it makes them a support character if you spec that way. Whereas this is just straight caster, maximum amount of damage. And like I said, these blasts are on a timer here. But she's fun. And in PvP, particularly in a group, with other people defending you and everything else, you can do some really neat damage with a caster like this. Quite quickly. I have an AoE attack there. I don't plan on using that in PvE because you get killed by whatever you hit, but that has a range of 1500 units and an area of 350 around it. So if I cast it on this guy here, I might hit that thing over there and they'd both come fight me, and I don't want that. So it's for PvE or PvP. See, she's leveling up pretty quickly here. And I'll get points for that. And curmudgeon hands. I don't have very many of them, but evidently I'm chopping off the curmudgeon hands every time I kill one of them. And there's an NPC that'll give me experience for that too. I like Void Eldritch. I had one of these on live too. I never leveled them all that far up, but I liked it. Very simple. But then I liked Rune Master and Midgard, and it's basically the same class in a lot of ways. Quick cast and there. Boom. Not interrupted. It is a bit repetitive. So I can get bonus experience down here for the task completion token, the Phoenix eggs, which you get so many for everything you fight, and there's an NPC that'll give me experience for that. So I probably got enough to level here again, which would make me level 15. Only thing that's I find curious about Hibernia is I have a castable stun that will stun somebody that's charging me. The other realms have roots, and there are no roots apparently in Hibernia. I didn't realize that. But then they have stun, which is even more effective. I guess that's why. But it's not something I'm used to. But I could be using the quick cast and then that to stun somebody that gets too close to me. That's why I have them located side by side, but I keep forgetting to use it because I'm not used to having it. There, leveled. Now those will probably be... Oh, it's still yellow. I'll do one more for the hell of it. Face. Missed. Okay, quick cast. Stun. Run. Face. Didn't help me that much, did it? Okay, we'll hit him with a stick. What I should have done was hit him with the bolt. Come on. Thank you. Oh. I need to sit and heal a bit or I won't be able to move very fast. Anyway, that's how the casters work. I've shown you a stealther and a caster. There's melees of various types. The champion is mostly a debuffer, so it's a melee class, but they have a pile of spells that are instants that will reduce the stats of the characters that they're fighting, players or NPCs. There's a Blade Master that does dual weapons well. There is the hero that is the only one I think that can use Celtic Spear, which is two-handed and does good damage. And they also have moose mode if you want. They can change into a stag. And have an increased chance to do crits, critical attacks, so critical damage. And that's just in Hibernia here. In Midgard, you've got Berserkers, you've got Thanes, their combat, but they have spells like lightning and huge fire hammers that they can call down on their opponents. And who else have you got over there? Oh, just a straight warrior. They do a lot of damage and have very good defenses. And they can stun people with the shields. And you have paladins over in Albion. Mercenaries, which are like the Blade Masters here in Hibernia, and the Berserkers in Midgard. And it's just, there's a lot of subtle varieties in gameplay to be had from each of the classes. And I really, really appreciate the design. A lot of game companies could learn a lot from Dark Age of Camelot, even though it's an older game. Okay. Hand in the stuff. Task completion token. That got me 2 bubbles. Phoenix eggs. That got me 2 more. We can give this lady her curmudgeon hands. Can't remember which lady it is. Naira. Right. I'm too high for them. Rats. Okay. So can't use those anymore. Might as well just sell them off or give them to somebody else. If there's anybody here, which there is not. Okay, well, I'll just sell them. Which is a shame. And then bracer. My staff's okay. Gloves that are better than what I'm wearing. A helmet that is probably better than what I'm wearing. A staff that, well, may or may not be any better. Who knows? I don't care. It's not better for casting, which is what I mostly want. Yeah, and then there's all the equipment bonuses. Okay, that's just standard stuff. This is something that dropped, so when I go look at it and check its information, which is all popping up in an inconvenient location, it has a damage spell on it. So every once in a while, if I get hit in the arm, it's going to fire off this damage spell. The damage is done to my opponent, but returned to me, 60% of the damage is returned to me as health. So if you get enough stuff like that, then everywhere you get hit, you're getting a little bit of a heal back too. Or you can get armor that, or weapons or whatever, that does more damage and doesn't heal you. So you can control the way your character works that way and improve them a little bit. And then we have all the resists here. These are all different damage types. Thrust, crush, and slash are all weapon types, but heat, cold, matter, energy, spirit, and body are all spell damage types. And you can build up resists. I think they go up to 25%. It could be higher, I'm not sure. I only have 5% crush and 5% energy right now. That's a percentage reduction of the damage that you do. So you want to build up your resists to the maximum as soon as you can, because it's a reduction to all types of damage over that you're receiving over the time that you're fighting somebody. At the same time, your equipment can add to your abilities, your stats. This is giving me 10 points of strength, apparently, although it doesn't look like it there. Normally, when you get the bonus from something and your stats, these values here, 8 of them, are boosted in some way, then the number turns green. And it's not doing that, so I don't know why it's not doing that. Maybe I'm not getting the benefit from that stuff yet. If I can't hunt those anymore. Then at level 15, I don't know if I can hunt. I can see if he goes to East Loch Derg, and I can look at the wolves next, I think, and then the Parthanons after that. I think he has East Loch Derg, yep. So you can pay to have a horse to ride to another zone. I am right here where that purple mark or pink mark is there in Silvermine Mountains, but I'm going to Loch Derg. Why did it not? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm in Loch Derg. I'm going down here to the Parthanon, I don't know how you say it, farm. They misdid the route here, and they still haven't fixed it, so it takes you through the water, which looks a little silly. And there's various other things I can fight around here. There's this big group of ghost-like creatures that sit on that plot there, but I think they're going to be too high level for me. Well, actually, maybe at orange they're not. Red they are. I think they're going to be too high for me. I'll try the wolves over here. They're probably really easy. By contrast, yeah, they are. Too far away. There we go. Yeah, really easy. Except when they're red. No reds. Red means they're a lot higher level than me, and I won't be able to fight them until I'm a lot higher level and better equipped and everything. So instead, I'll just slaughter the wildlife indiscriminately until I learn how to slaughter wildlife better. Now, I don't have to use the bolts. I might be able to get by with just that spell air, but it's shorter range. And why challenge yourself if you don't have to? So yeah, Bosk, if you ever want to give this a shot, I can let you know how you set it up. It's not very hard. And then you can try and figure it out from that, because it starts off fairly self-intuitive, I think. And it's fairly forgiving to new players for a while there anyway. Oh, it didn't have them selected. The only problem with being a caster that does damage with spells on a timer is that the timer takes a while. Well, there is that. I find this game fairly addictive, and I'm not alone. That's why there's the date and time up here. That wasn't a feature early on in the game. They added that because so many people were saying that they got distracted completely by playing the game and didn't notice the time passing, and they thought it was probably healthy to give people a clock in game. And I think they were right. Just do them with this and see how it does. See, I don't do as much damage there. So then I end up having to use quick cast to do it. Oh yeah, I get bonuses for that too, for having completed various things. And we haven't even touched on the frontiers, where when you go out on the frontiers, you are in a PvP zone, even if you're still leveling up. So you can be killed by any enemy player at any time. But you get bonuses for leveling out there, so that's why people do it. And there's, I mean, this is the map of Hibernia for PvE. So I can go into any one of these zones. They all have mobs at different levels to level up to 50, which is the maximum level. There's some dungeons and stuff in here where you can go down into that and fight in there too. There's a really big one called Darkness Falls. Darkness Falls, whoever has access to Darkness Falls changes depending on who has been taking keeps on the frontiers. So if I go to the keeps thing here, Albion owns all of its keeps, Midgard owns all of its keeps, and Hibernia owns all of its keeps, and Midgard was the last one to take a keep. They must have taken one back or something. So they have control over access to Darkness Falls. So they can go in there. It's a huge dungeon. They can go and, you know, level up in there and get loot and stuff like that. If Hibernia was to go and take a few keeps in Midgard or Albion, then we would then have access to Darkness Falls, and you would have a pile of people from Hibernia flowing into Darkness Falls to go hunt down the Midgarders or the Albion people that are still there. And you have stealthers that will go in and log off so that when their side does not have control of Darkness Falls, they can log in again and go hunt people from stealth. And that's a whole sub-game there. And it is, well, it is very addicting. And if I'm going to be honest, I am probably playing this game. I'm using the rationale that I'm playing this game because I'm doing Twitch streams about it. But it's not all that hard an effort to find myself having to level up characters just to justify the Twitch stream, which I did today. Because, you know, you want to show stuff off. Well, you can't do that if you don't have characters at the right levels and stuff. So, yeah. I spent too much time playing today, probably. Because I knew I was going to stream tonight. Unfortunately, what I was going to stream was PvP in Thidranki, and I learned that nobody goes to Thidranki because they don't like it anymore. It's a PvP battleground that you can log into when you're the right levels. Yeah, it is a bit of a cyclical argument. Oh, I don't even have my buffs up there. That's stupid. This is a... If somebody attacks me, I do a little bit of damage to them. This ups my armor factor to make me harder to hit, and I should have had those up and didn't have them up, and I'm now feeling rather foolish. But we won't go there. I'm just out of practice. One or two more of these, and I will be leveled, and then maybe I can fight the Parthenons. Parthenons, probably. Who knows? And you'll note the more damage your opponent takes, the slower they run too. Which also applies to you when you're trying to run away. Boom, leveled. So I can run over here to the farm and con those mobs over there and see what they're at now. They should be yellow and orange, I think. No, they're all orange so far. Wow, okay. And I can probably sell off some junk here to this guy. Better pants, sell off the old ones. Better bracer, sell off the old ones. I don't know if those can be turned into somebody or not. They can't. Sell them off. Better boots. Sell off the boots. And we have 4 of those there. And not a hell of a lot of phoenix eggs. That was a quest he's offering me there, but I don't want to do it. Well, I probably should, but... Okay, I'll see if I can do an orange. I don't know if I can. I'm going to start way out of range because I have a long range and see if I can cast. There. Quick cast's done. Run like hell. Not fast enough. Sprint. Face bolt. Can I do it? Yeah, but not a lot of damage. I think I'm going to die here. I'm going to die here. Can't do an orange yet. Or I'm inept. Probably inept. Okay, well, that's a good way to get back anyway. And now I will have taken damage to my health, so that goes red, so I got to talk to the healer. Okay. I might as well talk to him. And get whatever I can from that. A bubble. Another bubble. Have any quest items to turn in? It doesn't matter if I hit the hastener. So, I am actually going to stop this because the time change has screwed up my sleep patterns entirely. I'd like to thank everybody for coming by. And I hope I'll see you again. I would like to thank Garu, if they're still on, for following me. That's cool. And I really appreciate that. And I will see you folks next time. You can watch these characters as they advance. Have a good night, man. Nice to see you again. And nice to everybody else that was here. Nice to see you all.